Hey everyone, and welcome back into the channel. My name is Jason, and we have some news up on NIO because we are selling off, and again we are having a red bearish day on a lot of the high growth stocks and EV stocks over the market. So I just want to update all of those guys out there that are following our NIO shares closely, and you guys are probably wondering, why is NIO bouncing around at that support line? So guys, we are going to get straight into the video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me, hit that red subscribe button if you are new. Welcome to this family of investors, and the private link to the Discord is in the chat below, so be sure to check that out if you would like my buy and sell alerts. Now guys, NIO may fail to meet second quarter output goal in its competition with Tesla as a global shortage of chips hits home. So this article was released today, guys, and it is saying that the lack of semiconductor stockpiles to meet its target assembling 7,500 electrical cars in the second quarter. So they are expecting obviously another shortage of global semiconductor chips, and this is why NIO is in fact seeing a larger sell-off today in its share price. But guys, I do want to bring something to your attention. If we come down to the NIO calls, you guys can see that this time next year, actually in January this time next year, we have absolutely huge open interest in the options market, guys. Over 100,000, you know, this is no joke, over 100,000 options being traded right now between the price ranges of $50 to $75. So guys, that is some big news there for NIO. And if we look at the share price today, that is about 9 months away, guys. We are in fact sitting at levels of 37. So if we do in fact have those prices to go up to about $70, that is a doubling from the current share price, and that is only in the next 9 months. Guys, I have to remind you that the global market right now for EVs only marks up about 2% of the current market, and China have rules in place by 2030 to make, you know, the end of combustion vehicles moving into an electrical market. China have got 1 billion right now set up, and again in 2022 they are going to be putting another 1 billion pounds, guys, into EV charging infrastructure. So that is a ton of money, guys, that they are throwing at this market. Right now the government have their hands in subsidiaries, so people that are buying cars like NIO in fact have got a return. They get about £3,000 to £4,000 return to them, and that is going to help them to buy electrical vehicles. Also, on top of this, we also have the EC7, guys, that is going to be coming out at the end of the year. So that is also going to increase those vehicle deliveries. And even though we are going to see these global chip shortages that are going to continue to happen over the coming decade, guys, because it's going to happen. It happened to Tesla, yet they still smashed their deliveries. Look what happened to NIO over the last month, guys. They had their Q1 earnings. There was a chip shortage, but we still saw a big push in that share price. So right now, NIO is just being shorted heavily, and people are obviously staying away. They're taking profits right now because they know that it is going to be a rocky 3 months. But guys, once we are out of that 3-month period, NIO is going to soar to the skies because we have so much bullish momentum coming out over the next few 5 to 10 years. And if you imagine the S-curve right now, guys, for the electrical vehicle market, NIO is literally right down here. We are only in the first stages of production. This company wants to deliver 500,000 vehicles, guys, by the year of 2024. So you can imagine where we are sitting right now. We are all the way down here, and NIO are literally only serving up about 20,000 vehicle deliveries over the course of about 3 months. So once we start hitting those 100,000 vehicle deliveries, which will happen, guys, at some point, you know, we are going to move up in that S-curve. And as we move up in that S-curve, guys, the share price of NIO is also going to continue to move up. Now, there are only going to be a few winners in this market, and NIO also have created a brand. They have created a lifestyle, and guys, they are going to compete with Tesla because China are not going to want Tesla to take a #1 slot in the market cap of China. They are going to support their own fundamentals in their own country. And it is also worth noting, guys, right now on the technicals that do line up for NIO, you can see that we have reached overstretched levels recently on the RSI, but guys, we are making lower highs every single time we get here. So right now, this is a stepping stone, which does go to show me that we are in fact having some bullish momentum, because if we were in fact making lower highs, guys, and in fact every time we did have a pullback but we in fact bounced lower, then this is where I would be worried, because I would be thinking that, of course, obviously we are having a lot of downward pressure. A lot of people are entering the markets and a lot of people are selling, but this is not the case, guys. We are in fact having the opposite effect happening. We are making those lower highs. So in fact what we are doing is we are increasing that share price every single time. and we are in fact reaching those new levels of support. There is also a lot of fear and uncertainty right now around Chinese delisting stocks, but I can absolutely assure you guys from my knowledge and due diligence that this is something that I am not worried about. The media absolutely love to blow up attention, and they love to blow up stories to scare you guys, because it is their job to get views, guys. That is what they do, and obviously by doing that they can push the shares of NIO down, and in fact they can scoop up their own shares at a cheaper price. So that is what I believe is happening. I am in fact ignoring the noise, and in fact if I was to buy NIO today, I think that in the future this is going to be a fantastic investment. And wouldn't you like to get NIO at a discount? So perhaps if you are someone that is in fact trading options, or someone that does like to consider options, then right now would be a very nice place to in fact consider trading NIO as an options contract. Because if you are in fact to sell NIO as a put, and of course that means that if NIO was to drop below a certain price, you would be obliged to buy 100 shares of NIO. Now wouldn't you rather be obliged to buy NIO if in fact it was to drop down around $5 from the current share price, and you could get 100 NIO shares around that price of $32, which is $5 below the current share price? Because in the long run, guys, that is going to be an incredible deal. So guys, that is what I'm doing with NIO right now. I am just sitting and ignoring the noise. This is a very long-term investment for me. In fact, it's probably going to be in my portfolio for the next 5 to 10 years, and who knows where it will be at that point. But right now, I think that this is a fantastic buying opportunity for someone that is not invested in NIO. And again, if we do have any weakness in that share price, and we do even fact come back down to that 30 level on the RSI, then that is going to be another place to load up our boats. And there is a very, very strong support, guys, around that $35 to $34 range. So moving forward, guys, I think that we may see a rocky month. All in all, we are going to have that level of consolidation around this price range. But once we do in fact have a transition back into those high growth and EV sectors, and moving forward as the next kind of 9 months ramps up productions, and we do see a spill out of that global chip shortage, and of course the delisting of Chinese stocks obviously starts to be undermined, then again we are going to see a new push in that share price. And guys, there are so many people invested in NIO. So many banks have price targets for NIO at the end of the year, 60, 70, even $95. So guys, that is what I'm doing with NIO right now. I hope that this has given you some reassurance. If you are new again into my channel, then welcome. My name is Jason. I do usually have my face on camera, but I just wanted to get this video out for you guys because I know a lot of people panic when there is red and fear in the markets. So I am just on here today to quickly give you this update and hopefully give you guys some reassurance as to what I am doing as a long-term investor. If you did enjoy this video or found any value, all I ask is that you go down and smash that like button, hit that big red subscribe button, and thank you for all of your support so far. Again, if you would like to join the Patreon, then I do have limited slots left for a 50% discount, the price of a cup of tea or a coffee, guys. Then feel free to join. I will leave that link there for you. I hope to see you guys back on my channel soon for some more content on investing. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.